everyone, welcome to our Myddleware channel. Today we're going to learn how to use Myddleware to connect Salesforce and Moodle. Once you've installed the software, log in and go to the main page. Once you are in Myddleware, go to the list of rules. You will have three rules: users to Salesforce, courses to Salesforce, and enrollments to Salesforce. The purpose of these rules is to transfer data from your Moodle solution to your Salesforce solution. Each rule uses two connectors, and these are the components that allow Myddleware to connect to your solution. We have one from Moodle demo here and one from Salesforce demo. If we look at our connector here, you can see them and you can look at their detail with a name, a URL, and a token. Sometimes it's going to be different according to the kind of software you use, but mostly you will only have to put the URL and the token. And if you need anything, you can just click on this to get some assistance on the connector that you are using. These are rules that we already made for you, but if you want, you can also make a rule by yourself. To do that, go to Creation, and then you will have to give a name to your rule. And then you would have to select the solutions. Here we can take Salesforce to Moodle. Then you choose the connector that you made. And then you go to the module selection. Here you can decide any possible module that exists in Salesforce, and you can even choose modules that we made, custom modules. For example, we can use account and users. After that, you would go to the field mapping and decide every single field that would be sent to Moodle. Let's start with the rule for the users. This rule means that we take the users from Moodle and we convert them to contacts in Salesforce. If you look at the fields, you take the last name, which is turned into an uppercase last name, the email, and the first name. Let's see the courses rule. This rule means that we take courses in Moodle and we convert them into a special module in Salesforce, MyD course. If we look at the field, we take the full name and we use the formula to change the full name. Let's see the enrollment rule. This rule means that we take the get enrollment by date module in Moodle and we turn that into a custom module in Salesforce. If we look at the field, we take a course and we take the start and the end. This is the times where the student is enrolled in the course and when it ends. And you also have the role idea. It means that, for instance, if a student has a role ID of 5, it's going to be a student. Otherwise, it's going to be a teacher. Once you have properly configured all your rules, simply click on the button Execute all active rules. It will start the rules and transfer the data. Now that we have activated our rules, it's time to check the results. Here's an example. We have a course in Moodle named Course 2. It has an ID of 3. We can see its transfer in Myddleware. It has an ID of 3 and the full name is Course 2. And then you can see the equivalent for Salesforce. You can even see the idea that it will get in Salesforce. Here we can see that it was an update and not sent because it was already in Salesforce and we did the transfer a second time. So Myddleware identified that it was already there and that we don't need to send it. If we go to Salesforce, we can recognize our course and we can even recognize the idea. Now let us check the users. Here in Moodle, we have a user named John Doe. We can see his ID is 10. If we go to Myddleware, we have the document transfer here with the ID of 10. It's John Doe. We can see that it went into PrestaShop. Of course, it was not sent again because it was already present. But we have our user here, we have our idea, and if we go to the matching idea in Salesforce, we can see our user, our contact, John Doe. That's it. Thank you for listening to our video. And of course, if you have any questions, don't forget to reach out to us.